What's going on, y'all? Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I want y'all to hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit them notifications so that you're able to get all of my content and as well as all of my videos. Okay, now, I got to talk about this for just a second. Shannon Sharp, as you know, just had an interview. I would say an epic interview with Monique. Not quite as epic as the Cat Williams that still has record-breaking numbers, rather, but nevertheless, a lot of people tuned in. I mean, it's been a talk of the last couple of days or whatnot, and I'm still gonna make a video in regards to what Monique had to say on Club Shay. I haven't forgot about that. It's just a lot of stuff that I want to unpack, and it's something that I really want to dive in deep to, because there was a lot of stuff that Monique has said. She hit on some solid points, and then also give my opinion about everything that's going on. But nevertheless, man, let me get right to it. DL Hughly, as you know, and for those of y'all that don't know, DL Hughly, current radio host, radio personality, also at one point in his career was a stand-up comedian and one of the kings of comedy. Now, Monique had pretty much put DL Hughly on blast in the interview on Club Shay, and that's when DL Hughly responded. And in his response, he had took a shot at Shannon Sharp, saying that pretty much he was Wendy Williams, with a weight set, to that degree, and pretty much just comparing him to Wendy Williams. Now, Wendy Williams was about gossip, about, her show was predicated on stirring up drama and, just keep, giving people the tea pretty much and inside of what's going on and stuff like that, and just keeping stuff going. Because, there's a lot of people that like that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And, Wendy Williams, you love her, you can hate her, but, she had a lot of fans and a lot of people tuned in to her, and, she wasn't very liked by some of the majors or whatnot. But here's my thing in the comparison to Wendy Williams. Now, I would not go all that far, okay? It's just that if you're going to make a comparison like, to anybody, I would say more, if we're just looking like back in the days, if I had to make a comparison to anybody, I think it would be more on the level of, like a Geraldo Rivera, or like a Donahue. And some of y'all aren't old enough to remember those shows, but those were shows that I used to watch, and as I got older, they were about controversy, but also yet and still you were able to interview that person to find out, what was in their mind, how they felt about a certain situation, because Geraldo Rivera and as well as Donahue were known to have, controversial figures on their stage, and have a sit down with them, whether it was on a talk show or on a one-on-one type of level, or even we can even go with like I would say Tavis Smiley. Now, I'm not gonna compare the personalities or anything, but Smiley would have people on there, and they would have a one-on-one, and then they would talk, and sometimes it would be heated discussions and heated debates and stuff like that. I would just make those slight comparisons. But to compare Shannon Sharpe to Wendy Williams, I think that's a stupid comparison, because it's not like he's trying to, stir up any drama or anything like that. It's just that, the people want to know, and there are some questions sometimes, some tough questions that people don't want to ask, and Shannon Sharpe is able to ask those type of questions or whatnot. But that's not all the interview was about. It's about other things, but there are certain topics that people want to know, and people want to know the inside of what's going on. Let's just face it. This society loves controversy. They worship drama. they love the inside scoop, and they love the juiciness, and they love what people don't know that's being exposed. You know what I'm saying? So Shannon Sharpe, I'm not going to compare him to Wendy Williams. As a matter of fact, he's on the verge of actually doing better than Wendy Williams, because now people are itching for more. They want more. As you've seen on the show yesterday with Monique, and I'm not trying to give y'all everything that happened, but they were asking Tyler Perry to come on the show and everything, inviting him to come on the show to have a sit down and talk and let everything out and put everything on the table. But to me, like I said, it's a stupid comparison. D.L. Hughly, he's just upset because, he did get exposed, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. He was in his feelings about it, And me, myself, personally, I never was a fan of D.L. Hughly. As a matter of fact, he was known to be using the same routines over and over again. And some comedians do that, but he just wasn't, a funny comedian to me. As a matter of fact, I've even said and been on record that D.L. Hughly should have been replaced as far as one of the kings of comedy was concerned. He found another niche, though, doing radio, but to me, stand-up wasn't his thing. The only reason why he would be funny was because, he would pick on people in the crowd. And even that, if you don't have no versatility in your comedy or whatnot, then that doesn't, you're not going to go that far. And that's the only thing that he did that was funny. He was one-dimensional. So anyways, man, y'all let me know what you think. Leave your comments, like the video, share it, subscribe, hit them notifications so that you are notified. Till then, it's straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I get at you later.